It's 8:15. Do you know what your students are? Hi, this is Chris Sanders and Jared Johnson with the EHS Nightly News. Our first story. A new fire drill procedure for EHS will begin January 29th. The 200 hallway, Mrs. Vanetta, Mr. Vanetta, Mrs. Bertolini, Mrs. Ludwig, and Mrs. Hunt exit through the front stairwell and the front doors adjacent to the main office. Also, in the 200 hallway, Mrs. Jonkus, Mrs. Niemitz, Mr. Black, Mrs. Rosansky, Mrs. Deach, and Mr. Heffron will exit through the back stairwell and the main foyer doors in the bus loop.
Now through the 100 hallway, we will have the special education classrooms. Mrs. Howe, Mrs. Niemitz, and Miss Szymanski will exit through the front doors adjacent to the main office. The other 100 hallway, Mr. Musey and Mr. Huback, Mrs. Swanson, Mrs. Smith, and Mr. Lowe will exit through the main foyer doors in the bus loop.
Mr. Alexson will exit his class adjacent to the cafeteria through the back door in his classroom by the parking area. Now to add on to your fire drill exit strategies, we have Mr. Schatz will exit his classroom, turn left and proceed out of the back doors of the building. The cafeteria, students will exit out of the side doors through the lobby onto Fairbanks Road, or students will exit the back doors of the cafeteria and then through the art room and health classroom in the parking area. For the middle school auditorium, classrooms will exit out of the front doors of the auditorium, then exit using the doors of the school through the hallway. The band choir area will exit using the front doors of the school building along with the middle school students. Gym classes will exit the gym using the front doors on the bus loop adjacent to the Fairbanks Road. And finally, intramural 7th and 8th grade, 8th period in the gym with Mr. Black. Any ideas? Still waiting for him. Here's an escape plan. And that's Chris Sanders with your fire drill exits. Besides the fact that I'm wearing Jared Johnson's sport jacket, have a good day. Stay classy, guys. There. Student Council Snowball Dance will be February 15th, grades 7 through 12. Be $5 a person, 7 to 10 o'clock. Be there or be square.
We've got some new scholarships available in the guidance office, so make sure you head down and get some information on that from our guidance counselors and help you get through college.
Well, our new school is here, and obviously everyone seems excited. There are some parts of school that you haven't seen. We have our on-the-field reporter, Drew the Hammer Meyer.
The Hammer!
Has some new shots for you. Let's take a look at them now. Drew?
So today we'll be showing you our new and highly functional stairways.
Oh!
Fancy seeing you here, Chris.
I was doing the morning announcements. Hi, Chris Sanders here. W IKE Nightly News here with on-field reporter Drew Meyer. Drew, how do you think the school's going so far?
I think it's going very well. Nice improvements. Good to see. Hope the other half is just as good, you know?
Well,
and on a lighter note, thanks for the sport coat, Jared. We're up in the new upstairs, and for those that can remember what the upstairs used to look like, it's very different. Very nice new facilities. All right, back to you, Chris.
thanks, Drew. Looks like we got the next John Man on our news team. Jared?
And our last segment for this show, we're going to talk about Valentine's Day. What's your big plans for that special someone, Chris?
Well, fortunately, my special someone would be my mother, Linda Louise Sanders. Came to this world in 1957. Just sparkled everyone since. Thinking about taking her to the Bucket Cafe. Nice meal. Great prices.
Great prices.
Jared, what are you thinking about doing?
I might just buy myself some flowers, put in a vase, some nice candy, and I might just snuggle up by myself and read a good Shakespeare book. So that's gonna do it for this this morning show. Chris, you want to sign us off?
Stay classy, guys.
Stay classy.